The next topic we would like to cover is keeping inventory at a location level and giving you a better way to view that. Uh, Many distributors keep inventory at a location level where they have quantity in the pick locations, the reserve locations, damaged locations, etc. This new feature was added. It's option 8 on the inventory control menu. That's where you find it. And when you get there, you can look at all locations and the sum of the locations and how they total up by item. So here's an example here where I've already restricted to a given item number. That makes these totals appear at the top. So the total on the left is in standard selling units. Everything is expressed in standard selling units in these totals at the top. And what it shows is the total of all the locations involved, and there are more locations than will fit on this one screen. And then the total from the item file itself. Now you'll see that those are slightly different, and that's because some things have not been put away in a location. They have been received, which updates this number here in the item, but until you put them away, obviously they're not reflected when we total up the locations. Here's a better example. Single item, Newport item. So here's the primary pick location, it has 229 cartons in it, and then these backstock locations that say mix, they are expressed in cases, and so the cases, the Newport comes 30 cartons to the case, and so that's how, when all this totals up, it equals 829 cartons total as the sum of the pick location plus these 4 backstock locations that have the product at a case level. Now this total does not include damaged locations that you have, and that's by design. Other things that you can do, if I go back the screen here, the way you get this information refreshed is when you come to the screen, press F24. That will take a snapshot of where you are at that instant in time. It takes about a minute to run on a large system. I ran it on a multi-warehouse system with 3 warehouses, and so it took about a minute to run. It will probably be shorter on your system, but that's kind of the time to think about. And it grabs that snapshot because that's a fluid situation in the warehouse. Things are moving around constantly. So F24 refreshes the snapshot, and then also F15 will export all of the contents that in this file as it's captured into a CSV file you can open up in a spreadsheet. That's placed in the CV1com folder. The file is named itemlocs.csv. So that gives you a way to get the information, filter it, sort it, do whatever other things that you want to do with it that are effective for your usage. But we wanted to show you this. This is a relatively new addition to the system. We will be making some additions to it. We'll also be accounting for the received not put away in here in a future release. But this is a good way to get a good glimpse of, by item, where all the locations are that are involved with that given item, and do the conversion from case to standard cell and so forth, things that we'd have to do manually otherwise. So we hope you find this productive, and let's move on to the next topic now.